If you're looking to reinvent yourself, you need to start solo traveling as soon as you can. If you're in your early 20s or mid 20s, solo traveling is a must. If you're looking to become a better speaker, if you're looking to improve your character or develop your character even more, make new friends, solo traveling is one of the best ways to do that. So here's a little short story about me. So I started solo traveling literally a couple days ago. I would say I'm 6 days in. I left on May 28th to go to California, and I'm staying here for 16 days. So far, the trip has been amazing. The work environment is completely different. Like, as you can tell, the Airbnb is pretty nice, right? The lighting is a vibe. Everything's a vibe here. The people are great. It's amazing to speak to strangers too, in a way, like just like small conversations, because you could really see the different cultures in different places, which is one of the things that I really like looking into, right? I want to be able to learn different cultures about like different places and all that, so I could tap into like, you know, whenever person's from a different place or from a specific culture, then I could, you know, talk about it. On top of that, if you have a dopamine addiction, this is one of the best ways to really just get out and literally reinvent yourself, because once you start solo traveling, you don't want to stay inside your Airbnb. You don't want to stay inside at the place you rent at, because who wants to waste their money like who wants to waste 2 to 4K on the trip just literally scrolling on social media? Of course, you want to be able to experience the nature, experience the new scenery and all of that, because what's the point of literally going to a whole different country, a whole new area, just to spend time on your phone? Right? If you want to reinvent yourself, this is a must. Like, if you want to become a better speaker, if you want to make new friends, if you want to do whatever you really want to, it's all about reinventing yourself, right? So specifically for me, I came here to see someone. On top of that, I want to reinvent myself. I want to develop my character even more. I'm only 21 years old, and I'm just trying to become a millionaire. I'm trying to develop my character. I'm looking to improve my story. I don't want to be an average person. And I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you're pretty interested in, you know, becoming a well-known person in the future, or at least spicing up your story slightly, right? So if you're in your early 20s, mid 20s, make the leap of faith. All right, it's totally worth it. Just save up 2 to 4K, potentially go out with someone, or potentially see if you can go with a couple of people and literally book an Airbnb and just start traveling, start literally experiencing everything, because it's totally worth it. Taking the leap is one of the most important things, especially if you're in your 20s, because you learn so much as time goes by throughout the trip. Specifically for me, here's an example. I went to a Barnes and Nobles. It's basically a bookstore, and some lady was in the personal transformation area where I was also looking at like the books, the section, and she randomly came up to me and she asked, "Oh, are you into personal transformation or personal development?" And the conversations just went pretty smoothly. We talked about business. She talked about how she has a mentor. It was just a random conversation, but it was pretty cool, because I realized that if I never went on this trip, I want to have experienced a simple conversation, because you could literally start a conversation about anything. And I realized I had a couple of limiting beliefs before I came on the trip. I didn't think I was a great speaker. I didn't think I was able to spark a conversation like that, or continue a conversation like that, or maintain, whatever you want to call it. So that was one thing that I realized too. On top of that, I had this mindset like, you know, I'm here in California. I don't care about what I do here, meaning I could literally do anything, experience anything, and I should be good, because I'm never going to see any of these people, pretty much. Majority of these people I'm never going to see. And that's one thing that people could also realize whenever they start solo traveling, because you can literally start experimenting and seeing what works best for you and what doesn't work best for you. And I believe a lot of you guys have limiting beliefs that are holding you back. It's just like, it might not be known, or it is known. And if you're watching this, you probably know that you need to fix yourself in a way. You need to reinvent yourself. So it's totally worth taking the leap of faith and solo traveling. I honestly believe that you could literally reinvent yourself in 14 days. It just depends on your mindset. It depends on what you want out of your life. It depends on your perspective too on solo traveling. So if you have been contemplating on solo traveling, I would say take 2 to 4K out of your bank account and take that leap of faith. It's totally worth it. Just remember to take it easy and everything will be fine.